ask you about, just do a little of the very early history of you guys, because do you remember anything about life overseas? But you were like 11 when you came to this country, right? I mean, do you remember it all?
I was like 8.
Even younger, so is that kind of a blur?
I
to
remember
you?
a lot, actually.
I mean, what was life like over there? Were you a normal kind of kid, just growing up, or were you into music then?
Right, yeah. I remember my mom and dad used to lock Alex and I in a closet if we were bad.
Gee, really?
So I spent a lot of time in a closet. No.
Was it like a whole new...
Not in that way, no.
Was it a whole new world when you came over here? I mean, did it just pop your eyes out and say, whoa, what's this? Because you moved to, like, Pasadena or something?
Yeah, I was pretty young. I don't really remember that much. I do remember, I mean, the reason we came to this country is because my mom's side of the family all moved here, and they said, oh, man, you can pick the oranges from the trees, and it's a land of opportunity, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
And we said, okay, what the hell, let's sell everything and leave. And it was actually really rough on my dad, you know, because he was a professional musician in Holland. And we came here, and he had to, like, walk 6 miles in the morning to wash dishes at Arcadia Methodist Hospital, you know? And, you know, I don't mean to get down on unions, but music unions really don't take care of musicians like they should.
Did you speak English at the time when you came over here?
I knew a couple of words. Yes, no, motorcycle, and accident. I swear to God.
You were totally equipped then for life.
No, my mom bought the records and the pictures and stuff, and I didn't get past page 2. You know, the first one was motorcycle, accident, yes, no, you know. That's about as far as I got.
God. When did it become apparent that you and Alex were pretty talented kids? I mean, was it obviously you were musical at a certain point?
We began playing piano when we lived in Holland, and you know, I guess because we played a little better piano than the rest of the kids on the block.
You play piano on this record. You're still pretty good, aren't you? I mean, might there be a solo keyboard album in your future?
I don't know. It's like people always ask me about solo record. You know, it's like I write the majority of Van Halen music, and I couldn't imagine doing a solo record that would be any different than a Van Halen record because I write the music. You know. I have no problem expressing myself within the band. Yeah. Most people want to do a solo record because they can't do what they really want to do.
Does the home studio take over your life at all? I mean, do you find yourself looking at your watch and saying, God, it's 7 in the morning again. I've been here all night again.
I'll tell you, since the baby, no.
Maybe not, right?
No. It's like, I used to, go out there and start at 6 or 7 at night when it got dark and work until 7 in the morning. Well, now I start at 6 in the morning and work until it gets dark. So it's the same kind of hours, except it's kind of shifted, you know?
You haven't taken the Todd out into the studio and let him play the sliders or anything, have you?
He's been in there, but it's like he freaks out at the sound, and he goes, you know? Right. And they don't make, what do you call
baby earphones, right?
Baby muffles yet, you know, so.
Did you have an immediate, rapport with the guitar? I mean, when you first picked one up, was it, wow, I can do this?
It came kind of easy, you know? My brother, when we kind of swapped, he kind of went, see, you're better at that anyway. You know what I mean? I'm going, yeah, well, you're better at the drums. But,
I mean, do you have really long fingers or something? Are you, physically prepared for this, or?
I don't know. I just picked it up, and it just seemed kind of natural, you know? And I think the years of playing piano helped. Yeah. Because, you know, the fingers kind of moved. And
do you see your influence out there? I mean, do you watch guys play and say, oh, there it is.
Yeah,
I see that.
And sometimes I go, oh, that's kind of cool. Other times I go, God, you know, what the hell did I start here? You know what I mean?
Do you see a development through the first, say 5 albums? Do you see the band, getting better, the music getting more complex or anything? Can you track that? Do you go back and listen to this stuff at all?
I think we just change, you know? I hate to call it mature or anything like that, but we just kind of, we just go with whatever comes out, you know?
Do you still have the same feeling you had when you started out?
Oh, yeah. I mean, when I hear us on the radio, I go, you know, I get the goosebumps and the fur goes up, you know? It's like, oh, yeah, you know, it's exactly the same as it used to be.
Yeah. Was there a point where it got beyond just selling records and being a rock star, and you said, well, there's also this musical thing we want to do? I mean, were you already being celebrated as the great virtuoso of the guitar?
I think the whole thing is the music thing, you know? I mean, I've never wanted to be a rock star.
Yeah. I mean, there are a lot of bands that do, you know?
Yeah, well, I've never wanted to do interviews. I hate doing what I'm doing right now. I'd rather be playing my guitar. and making music, you know? It's like all the stuff that goes along with it, I'd rather do without.
Yeah.
You know? If you think riding in a limo and doing interviews and having your picture taken when you feel like shit, you know what I mean? And you sit in the back of a car going like this with a guy who can't drive and doesn't know where he's going. If you think that's great, go ahead and be a rock star, you know? I'd rather just stay home, make music.